Hello everyone. Let's find the value of x in this problem. Square root of 2 square root of 2 to the power of x equals 64. Okay, this is simple, right? Because from the bracket here I can do this. 2 to the power of 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. Now this is raised to the power of x and is equal to 64. Okay, I know that this may be confusing, but then 2 to the power of 1 over 2 means square root of 2. Because if you have a to the power of 1 over 2, this is the same thing as square root of a. So this is what I have done. And now, because this 2 is under 2 square root signs, so I have to multiply the powers by half. Like I have to have 1 over 2 in two places because it's under 2 square root signs. Now to continue from here, I'm going to have 2 to the power of 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 over 4, because 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 will give 1 over 4. This is to the power of x and is equal to 64. Okay, so this is what I have. And then from here, remember this law of indices, that if you have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, you pick one of the bases and then add the powers, m plus n. So I'm going to apply this to this right away, so that since these are the same, I'm going to pick 2 and add 1 over 2 and 1 over 4. Remember, this is still to the power of x and is equal to 64. Okay, to continue from here, we'll add the powers first. So we pick 2, the LCM of the powers is 4. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2, plus 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 1 is 1. Remember, this is still to the power of x. And then we say that this is equal to 64. Okay, now we are having 2 to the power of 3 over 4 to the power of x equals 64. Mind you, every time you have two powers like this, you are expected to multiply them. So I will say 2 to the power of 3x over 4 is equal to 64. This is what we have. And now this is what I want to explain. Every time you have this, okay, you have problem in this form, you can either apply log or you make sure they have the same base and equate the powers. Now look at 64 here. It is 2 to the power of 6. So this means that I can say 2 to the power of 3x over 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 6, because 2 to the power of 6 will give us 64. Okay, so from here, we are going to equate the powers so that 3x over 4 will be equal to 6. And then, you know what I can do? This is over 1. So we can now cross multiply so that we have 3x times 1 is 3x and is equal to 4 times 6, which will give 24. To get the value of x, what should I do? I will divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 3. This and this will go so that x is equal to 24 divided by 3 is 8. So the value of x, according to the equation, is 8. Now let us put that 8 back into this. Square root of 2 square root of 2 to the power of x equals 64. Now, this means if we have 2, okay, square root of 2 square root of 2 to the power of 8 should give us 64, right? Okay, now let's deal with this very quickly. To deal with this, as a matter of fact, there are ways we can deal with this. We can say square root of 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, I'm dealing with what we have in the brackets, and this is raised to the power of 8. Because square root of this 2 is 2 to the power of 1 over 2. Do you know that this also has power of 1? Okay, I think this will help you to learn because I'm applying another method to deal with this so that we can confirm what we have got. Now, from here we have square root of, here we have the same base. Pick 1 like we've always picked. Then we have 1 plus 1 over 2. Whatever we have is raised to the power of 8. Now let's continue. From here we have square root of 2. 1 plus 1 over 2 will give us 3 over 2. Okay, this will give us 3 over 2. And this is still raised to the power of 8. But now, see what I can do. From here, this square root, I still have to make use of it, right? So I'm going to have 2 to the power of 3 over 2. Then this square root will be 1 over 2 as the power. So whatever we have here will be raised to the power of 8. Now, do not cancel this and this. Rather, you multiply it straight. So that 3 times 1 will give 3. We have 2 to the power of 3 over 2 times 2, and it's 4. This is now raised to the power of 8. Remember what we are looking for. We are looking for we are looking forward to having 64, right? Look at 64 on the other side. So if we don't get 64, then we are wrong. So from here we have 2. By the way, since we are to multiply the powers, this can go there and we will have 2. This means we are having 2 to the power of 3, then multiply by 2 over there. And this is giving us 2 to the power of 6. And I believe you remember what we said. Okay, we said 2 to the power of 6 is 64. So here we are having 64 on the left hand side. Okay, I believe you've learned something. Thank you. And we are very correct to say our x is equal to 8. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this, and do well to share to your friends.